War tells the story of the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers as they must work together in order to defeat the Mad Titan Thanos from wiping out half of all life with all 6 Infinity Stones. My thoughts on this epic cinematic event. Loved every minute of it. It's got problems, yes, but I still love this movie because it was worth it anyway, if you ask me. Let's get into some positives I have about this movie. The fight scenes were pretty freaking awesome. Especially the Wakandan battle. I thought the Wakanda battle was freaking amazing. CGI could be a bit better. I mean, most of it probably went to Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet because, yeah. So, you know what? Before I go into any more positives, I want to get into a negative of mine. Hulk and Bruce Banner. I mean, I understand the Russo brothers trying to do something different with Hulk, and I liked what they did with Hulk. It's just, how does Bruce Banner remember anything about what happened on the Asgardian ship when Thanos attacked? Because in Thor Ragnarok, he's been Hulk for I think about 22 years, 5 years maybe, I don't know, a pretty long time, and remembered none of it. Yet in this movie, it retcons that thing and says Bruce remembers Thanos, so everyone knows to go worry about him. Yeah, that's a big old middle finger to Thor Ragnarok logic. So that's basically my way. Now I remember another negative. It's Red Skull. It's good to see him since Captain America: The First Avenger, but why did he become the guardian or whatever of the Soul Stone? Really? I was expecting him to be dead or really old. This movie, he's basically death from the comics. If you don't know about Thanos and death from the comics, Thanos loves death. See the clever wordplay? Good. Basically, that's my only 2 negatives. But Red Skull is a definitely huge negative for me. Let's get into some more things that I love about this movie. The banter between all the characters. I thought it was amazing. It's good to see all these characters come together. It's what I've been waiting for. Actually, it's the main thing I've wanted to see since Guardians of the Galaxy and the first Avengers came out. I want to see these 2 groups cross over. It's my main... That's what I love about this movie. Except we don't get to see Guardians of the Galaxy crossover with every single character. But I'm still happy we get to see them cross over officially, basically in the MCU now. They are in the MCU, but I wanted to see them cross over with some of the other characters. Yeah. Let's get into Doctor Strange's plan here. If your plan was to stop Thanos from wiping out half the universe, why didn't it involve him wiping out half the universe? It's a clever plan, actually, to be honest, because even if no matter what they did, Thanos was going to wipe out half the universe, is what Doctor Strange saw. And so there was a way to reverse it. That was his plan, to be honest. Which I'm fine with, because that's going to play a huge role in Avengers 4, but I'm not so certain it's going to be Endgame. I don't care what that trailer said. The Russo brothers said it's not going to be called Endgame. So I'm thinking this might not be the title, but it might be, so I'm not going to get into this argument. Let's go back to Infinity War here. Yeah. I don't blame Star-Lord for freaking out to Thanos over sacrificing Gamora. Because that's what a normal person would do, is get super mad and, yeah, rage out against the person who hurt the ones they love. That's a pretty normal thing for humans to do. But, yeah, everyone blames Star-Lord, and I used to be one of them. Then I realized normal humans just do that, and so that's why I'm no longer blaming Star-Lord for half the universe would be destroyed. Even the Russo brothers said that even if Star-Lord didn't freak out like he did, Thanos would still find a way to get the gauntlet back and still wipe out half the universe. So, I'm not mad at you anymore, Star-Lord. Let's get into the thing about the Soul Stone here. I actually like what they did with the Soul Stone. It makes sense of why we didn't see it, and I'm happy we finally get to know where it is. It's on a planet called Vormir, and that's where we get to meet Red Skull again. But the only way you can get the Soul Stone is if you have to sacrifice the one thing you love. And I absolutely love that in the movie. I mean, you actually learn something about Thanos in the process, is that he actually did love something, and it was Gamora. And I thought that was one of the many aspects of making Thanos one of the best characters in the MCU. I don't make him number one because he's still got a few issues, but he's still probably my number two favorite character in the MCU. And some people say that Thanos is basically the protagonist of Infinity War. I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of agree, because his plan could actually work instead of wiping out half the universe, because he always points out you're all starving and slowly dying. Well, wiping it out, you have the Infinity Gauntlet, bro. Just make more food. But if he's talking about population, or like overgrowth of population, wiping out half of all life, because this could be happening to all the planets in the MCU. So what Thanos is, he's just trying to save the universe, even if it means he's having to take a life. But a bit too far on his part to try and save the world. I do love the action scene on Titan. It's one of my favorite scenes out of the whole movie, next to Wakanda. And Iron Man versus Thanos was amazing, if you ask me. And we learned something. Thanos knows about Iron Man. Many people say it's because of when Iron Man was up there and blows up the Chitauri ship back in the first Avengers. Some other people said it's because Thanos has the Soul Stone. That's why he knows who Stark is. I don't know. We'll learn about that in Avengers Endgame, which I am super excited for. But I gotta share my number one favorite clip. It's when Captain America single-handedly holds back Thanos. Yeah, he's legit holding the gauntlet away from Thanos, but still is in the fight. Because, just cuz. And here's that clip right here. Fine, here's the real clip. Gotta ruin my fun, don't ya? But I would give Avengers Infinity War 4 stars out of 5. Join me next week as I'll start a new movie next week. As you all know, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So, till next week, guys, I will see you later.